What is going on, guys and girls? My name is Van Gilf, and today, as you can see on the screen, we have got the informed Thiago review, the Spanish Barcelona player. This is the team we've got him in. It's a nice 3-5-2 hybrid, a mix between Germany and Spain. I might actually do a squad builder on it because it's quite a nice squad. As you can see, we played 10 games with him, scoring in 5 of those games, and he cost us just short of £30,000 30,000 coins. I don't know why I said pounds. And there's his on-card stats, and as you can see, he's got 80 passing and 85 dribbling, and those are basically the main points about this guy. We're going to move on to his in-game stats, and as you can see now, his ball control's high, got good curve, good dribbling, good free kick accuracy, but a huge letdown there. His finishing is 64, and I didn't actually personally see it as much of a problem. As I was taking shots of him, he actually seemed like it was, high 70s, low 80s. It didn't seem that bad at all. But as you can see, his short passing is 92 as well. He's a brilliant passer on the ball. He's got medium attacking work rate, medium low work rate, as you can see, and 3-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot. I think his weak foot wasn't actually that bad. I had a few good long shots with his left foot. There's his physical attributes, guys. His acceleration isn't actually that bad, but it's his sprint speed that lets him down for me. He's only got 70 overall, which means once he gets up to his top speed, that's what it stays at, and he gets up to it very quick, but it just doesn't. It's just nothing after that, basically. This is a little headed goal I scored with him. I felt like putting a couple of the goals in and a couple of the free kicks. I didn't score from them, but I wanted to show you guys because like I've always said, I am so bad at free kicks, but I'm sure a lot of people will be able to get a good use out of Thiago. His curve is 90 something, and you can tell with a couple of the free kicks. I mean, I like I said, I'm so bad at free kicks, but his curve is really good, and I found myself putting curve on it by accident and it nearly going in a couple of times. So this one is actually a pass, and we nearly scored from it. But there was a couple of running skill moves that I'm going to put in as well. There's one really long one where I could have scored such a good goal, but for some reason the striker took it away from him on the last bit of skill, so it's a bit unfortunate. We're moving on to his shooting clips now, and there's a lot of shooting clips, guys. There's only about 5 goals in them. I'm not going to lie, I didn't score many goals with this guy, but I think that is down to his 64 shooting. I think maybe if it was a little bit higher, I would have scored more. But as I said earlier, I didn't really notice that until I looked at his in-game stats, because I was taking all these long shots and they were just missing, or a couple of them went in. Like this shot here is a really good shot, just on the outside of the box, and it goes, and I swear it hits the top of the net before it hits anything else. So I personally didn't think his shoot was that bad, and here we go, we've got a little bit of dribbling for you. Long shot with his 3-star weak foot, and it actually doesn't go that far off. We hit the crossbar there. Overall, the shooting on this guy wasn't actually too bad. I used him as a cam rather than a standard central midfielder, because I looked at his stats and I figured out that well, I looked at his on-card stats and I figured with the shooting and passing and dribbling, he would be better off as a central attacking midfielder. We score a sweaty goal there, but it's just because I wanted to get a few goals with him. And we're going to move on to his first touch / passing now. And what I mean by first touch is he is the main man to link from defence to attack. Like, he gets the ball just behind the strikers, and it's like what I'd said with Thomas Rosicky. He takes a touch and he passes it on. There you go. Taking a touch, doing a little dink ball through, and we actually score a screamer of a goal from that. He basically is the guy that you're going to want to link your midfielders up with your strikers, because his passing is so good. He can do it off the first time pass. He can take a couple of touches. He can take one touch and pass it on. He's really good with passing, and it was probably the standout stat for him. And that, guys, is why I would recommend you not getting him, because I know this sounds weird. Only get him if you're used to using players that aren't very physical but really good at passing. So if you use Xavi, Iniesta, as I say, Rosicky, the players that aren't that quick. I know 75 isn't that bad, but it's the acceleration, guys, that makes it good. Sorry, I apologise. It's the sprint speed that makes it bad, because it's not very high. His acceleration is good and it gets in there fast, but he can't do anything with it, if you know what I mean. Basically, yeah, he's a slow player, not physical at all. His dribbling is fantastic, his first touch is fantastic, his passing is fantastic, his shooting is average. I think he's just an average player overall. I couldn't justify you buying him for about 30,000. If his price drops to 20,000, I would buy him if you like that type of player. So if you like the players like Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets, Rosicky, he's worth a punt, but I think it's just preference with this player, guys. My preference on him is I didn't enjoy him too much. Although I did get a few goals with him, I still didn't enjoy him that much. But you'll have to try him out for yourself, guys. Wait until he drops into price next week. About 20k, I'm going to guess what he's going to be. I'd use him then, and let me know what you think of him as well, because I'm not saying to buy him, I'm just saying he's an average player, but I want to know how you guys feel about this one. So if you have enjoyed this and you are new, leave a subscribe, comment, and like. Bye!